Hi, my name is Taylor Jakeway. I'm a multidisciplinary surreal artist, and I make art that makes you feel. My kind of goal with my work is to capture dreams and reality, but really, what does that mean? And also, who am I exactly? Well, I'll give you a little bit of background. I grew up in a small rural area on a private farm up in the mountains where we got everything last. And in my life, I've experienced bullying, I've been taken advantage of, had awful things happen to me, and we kind of have this running joke in my family that our family is cursed. I have actually had several members of family get because of just wrong place, wrong time. I did go to college. I was taken advantage of in college, but really, I kind of had a completely different perspective of art than I do now. When I started my artist journey, I viewed art as something that was mostly aesthetic and mostly showcasing skill. I highly idolized classical masters, and I thought that that was true art and stuff. But then when I started learning more on art history and I started looking at my peers and current contemporary art, I went, wait a minute. This doesn't make really much sense and isn't very accepting, which I always wanted to be accepting because I was never accepted. So I try to make art that makes people feel because I feel a lot, and I can't help but make art about feeling a lot, right? But what are things that I've done? So I've done theater, lots and lots of theater, my biggest role being Belle from the Beauty and the Beast musical. I have sung on stage at Disneyland. I've kind of done it all. I've done sculpture, printmaking, bookmaking, papermaking, painting, drawing. I've done a little bit of like manga, anime styles. I've done tattoo designs. I've done, oh gosh, what have I done? Just so much stuff. And why is this important? Well, I'm starting to do critiques for people. I'm starting to critique people's artwork. And they see my stuff being more traditional and surreal, and they think that's the only thing that I know about. But I actually know about a lot. And I also consume a lot because I'm also a huge nerd. And I'm not just a huge nerd in the sense that I'm a nerd for like video games and anime and manga and literature and all of that stuff, but I'm also a huge nerd for things I'm interested in. Art is actually a special interest of mine since I am autistic. And I love art. I find it very fascinating, the concepts and the culture and the kind of reasoning why and how art, right? And so to me, art is life. And I like to explore that and investigate that and dissect it. And so I'm very good at doing that. And so why not show you guys what I can do, which is at the very least point out some of the obvious. That's really cool stuff and all, but what am I doing now? Well, I'm still drawing in charcoal. I'm also painting. I'm especially doing a lot of oil paintings lately because I'm trying to work on a new collection, which is exciting. I'm doing some ACEOs, and I'm also secretly teaching myself how to do animation. How cool would it be to do animation in this more realistic style? So I'm going through the painstaking process of teaching myself that in the very limited spare time that I have. And the other downtime when I just need to decompress, I have been playing Paleo Pines, which is a dinosaur farm game that's cozy and cute. That is all the stuff about me. I'm generally just weird.